guys, I am picking some daisies in the garden to make some daisy salve. This is how much I've got so far. All you need is one second. All you need is the daisy heads, not the stalks. That's what I've got at the moment. As you can see, there is quite a lot. Quite a few. They're everywhere. So I thought I would utilise what's at my back door. Hi! Wow! What's in there? It's not for pussycats to eat. No. In your housey. What are you in your housey? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Answer Miss Pussycat. In your bag. What you doing, handsome boy? He's a good boy. Yes. He's a good boy. Snippy, snippy, snippy. So basically, all you want to do is take them by the heads like that. As you can see, I've got loads, but still heaps left over. Look, loads. Just thought I'd show you these, my strawberries. I took a cutting off them and they're just starting to flower. And lavender. This is my Salve sage, and it was found in the 50p section, I think it was, in Dobby's Garden Centre. They're ready to chop them out, and I nabbed these, and they've come quite big. And there's a cat. Aki's nipped over into next door's garden for a meander. This is normally where he catches bull and mice. And there's a big pigeon up there. Aki! Hi! Yeah, there's nobody in this house at the moment, but they keep cutting back the grass when it gets long, and every time it gets long it brings out all the wolves and mice and stuff, and he has a freaking girl there. So he's okay. Aki, what you doing? Where'd he go? There he is. Aki, the garden whisperer. Hi! Hi! Handsome boy. Aki, what you doing? Hi. This is Aki in the garage, and this is his tunnel. Hi! What you doing? I'll leave you to relax then. Bye! So you can shut that over and he gets privacy because it's backed up to the corner. So I'll leave him to it. He's a beastie. Noisy boy. He's a noisy boy. I wouldn't try and eat that, Aki, because I think that's a stingy beastie. What he found. Cute. You ferocious beast, you. Right, I'll leave you to it. Bye! After I'm meowing to get in, you monkey. You spoiled pussycat. What you doing? What are you doing in next door's garden? Here's Jelly Belly. Just as well there's nobody in there. Nosy. You on jacking at us? Rolling about there like a silly Billy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hard life you have. Yes. Ticky belly. Ticky belly. You silly Billy. Silly Billy. It's a stone. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, cozy sleepy pussycat. Cozy sleepy pussycat. Yes. What you like? What you doing? Roly polies. Roly polies. Oh, lovely. I don't want to see you cleaning your bum. Thanks very much. What? What? Mommy's toesies. Mommy's toesies. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What is it? Oh, great. Whatever it is. I think he's caught these stairs. Aki, come on. Nosy. You're in the middle of the road, silly. Honestly. Aki. Come on then. Come on then. Okay, I just thought I'd show you how many daisies I managed to get. There's a good couple of handfuls there, which is about right for the recipe that I'm going to be using it for. So basically, I'm going to make a daisy healing salve, which is good for bruises and things like that, you know, like if you knock yourself and get like if you knock yourself and you're like the skin, the area is tender as opposed to broken skin. So for people that have been following me for a while, they'll know that I have recently started a vegan path. I've been vegetarian for years, and I have tried to become vegan a few times, and the only downfall was cheese. So I managed to find some other recipes which have now allowed me to become vegan completely. Now this recipe I would normally use beeswax, and there's some controversy about beeswax. Some vegans do use beeswax and some vegans do not. I personally am opting not to use beeswax or honey or anything in any recipes or any workings I do. I'm going to try and source something at Real Foods, which will probably be, I think it's called Agave or something. I can't remember, I'd have to look it up again. Because I feel it's really important to preserve bees and treat them well and make sure that bees are, you know, taken care of as much as any other living creature. In fact, bees are very, very important. So I actually decided against using beeswax. Now, my vapor rub remedy was using beeswax, so I'm going to use the rest of that, and then once that's used, I'm going to replace the recipe by something else suitable instead of beeswax. Now, I've been reading up online, and I think a few things have come up. One was soybean wax. I think the other one was, what was it, coconut butter or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically it's to give you the same effect, that, you know, the same consistency. So I'm going to show you what I can do for now. This part I will do, and then it's going to take probably about maybe a month, say 3 weeks or something, till this oil infuses anyway, so that'll give me plenty of time to decide what I am going to use in place of the beeswax for the second part of the recipe. So I'll go ahead and show you that. So as you can see here, that's partially full. That's about how many daisies there is. So I'm going to cover that with oil now. In this case I'm going to use apricot oil. I'll show you in a second. So I'm going to fill this up with, it's actually organic apricot kernel oil. I always feel like I'm pasting about in these videos. Stuff in the oven, checking things, and all the rest of it. Right, basically, this is the first stage. Now, as you can see, that is the daisies in the oil. Now, basically you want to ensure that all the daisies are completely covered, because any air getting into any uncovered daisies will make this go funny. So basically you want to make sure that this is totally covered and that the daisies are totally covered, like so. And I'm going to leave this in a warm place for probably, it varies people how long you want to leave it, but I'll probably check it after 2 weeks, see how it's doing. If I feel it is okay, then I will see for strength, because I don't know if I want to do a single or double infused oil, because it depends how strong I want it. So that is basically part one. So like I say, all you have to do, they are all covered, it's just because it's tilted. So all you have to do basically is gather your daisies, make sure they are not wet or moist, and don't wash them. You know, if there's any little tiny wee bugs or anything, just blow them off, but don't wash them, because when you put them into the jar, they will, you'll get mould, basically. So this is part one of the daisy salve, and this one is going to be a vegan daisy salve. So I will do part two as soon as this is ready, and as soon as I've decided what I can use as a beeswax substitute. If anybody out there knows of anything that can be used, then please let me know, and I will check that out, and I will then use that as the additional ingredient to finalise the product. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say, that's what it should look like. And I've opted for a sweet almond oil, not a olive oil, because I do find that in some recipes olive oil is too strong smelling, and especially if you want to add essential oils or anything in the second process of this salve, you're not, the olive oil is going to override scent wise any essential oils you put into your mixture. So I've opted for the organic apricot kernel oil, but you can choose whatever you're happy with. So anyway, that is part one. I will do part two as soon as I get my second ingredient, and this has been sitting long enough where I feel it's ready for the next stage. So lots of love and blessed be, guys. Bye.